Alright. So, get some good light here. First off, I want to say this first. This is not nothing against Uber. I don't want to get banned off the app, and my profile deactivated. So this is not against y'all. Just make that clear. I just wanted to say something about the customers. And as a customer, I'm able to say this because I make sure I tip well. Like, if I'm gonna order something, I make sure I tip. Point blank, period. So I just want to say this because I know there was that guy who he went off on one of the customers about a tip, and then he got his thing deactivated. And he I mean, I don't blame him. I mean, he probably could have said it nicer or something, or maybe, I don't know. When I take a picture of people's orders, I say things like, tips are appreciated. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. But I get where he was coming from, because it's certain things that customers do, and it be customers that got money. They live in these high-rise buildings, these in the hills, in these mansions, and if you live in LA, the traffic is crazy regardless of the miles. It could be a 5-mile trip. That traffic is crazy in that 5 miles, and it don't really necessarily you don't see that in the order. But if you get an order for $3, $2.50, there was no tip. There's literally no tip. If there was, it was probably $1 or something like that. Because Uber and we share the order with Uber, and they take most of the money. So for a $3 tip order, a $2.53 order, you not really getting no tip. So, and this is for the ones who got money. I know not everybody got money like that, but I know when I go to a high-rise building or some mansion or something like that, or a big house, and it's a $3 order, you ordered a sandwich and a drink, and it's only $3, and then you want me to, especially it's mostly for the high rises and all that, the apartment complexes, all these fancy buildings, they got their own gyms and they amenities and all this, they coffee, but you want me to put the code in, then you want me to go up 5 flights or 6 flights, 7 flights, and then I gotta put a code in for the elevator, and then do a maze trying to find your apartment, because you don't put in the notes like how to get to your place. So I gotta do this maze trying to get to find your place, and it's only $3 for any Uber driver. Don't do it. And I'm not trying to be like an asshole, but like, if they gonna make you do all that and they only paying you, it's only $3. It was a $1 tip, not even dollar, whatever. Don't do it. They got security. They got all these little locked up places in these buildings where you could put the order safely, and ain't nobody gonna mess with it. And if they do, I'm sorry, but I'm not about to do all that extra, especially after I gotta try to find parking. I can't barely find parking ever. I'm not about to do all that extra, and you ain't tip nothing. Like, and I know tips ain't like, you know what I'm saying? I don't care about money. I understand that we need money in this world, but it's a materialistic world. So, you got to use money as a tool to get around, to get to make things happen. So I'm not trying to stress the tip that much, as far as like, like how the guy was, he pretty much said F you, but I'm not doing it. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to put it on the table. I'm going to take the picture, and you're going to have to come get your order. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can meet halfway for your order if you're not going to tip nothing but $1. You know what I'm saying? So that's really I had to get that off my chest, because I've been grinding for like months now, trying to, with this Uber thing, and it is my main income right now. Like, this is what I do, and it's not easy. It's rough, especially in LA. So I'm trying to get my, everything in order. I'm trying to make, different moves and trying to do the things that I'm trying to do. So like, this ain't like a FU type of video, but it's just like, putting other drivers on notice, like, yo, if they gonna do that, just leave it downstairs, put it in a little spot, take your picture, and just keep it moving. They can come get that. Make them come get that order if it's $2. Just make them come get that. They can walk downstairs and get their order. Like, come on. Like, I live on the first floor of my apartment. I still be meeting people at the door. Like, it's 2 seconds to my door. I'm like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? I might put the code in there for them to come in, but usually I'm at the door like, yo, thank you. Like, come on now. And I still tip I tip at least $5 every time I order. Cause you know what I'm saying, like so. But yeah, I just had to get that off my chest. So everybody be safe out there. God bless.